In this video, I'm going to explain how to strategically set your hourly rate on Upwork to ensure that you get your first clients and gradually ramp up to getting more and more clients on the platform. My name's Gavin. I've generated over $100,000 on Upwork. I am top rated plus, and I run a school community where I teach people how to generate income from Upwork and how to actually really build a business off the back of it, which is what I've done. Anyway, let's get into the video. If you have any questions, check them in the comments section down below. Check out the link in the description of this video, a link to book a call with me to learn about that school community, and also in the pinned comments. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start this video by doing a quick search to illustrate a point, okay? So if we're on Upwork here and I search for talent and I type in, for example, email marketing, which is what my agency does, we are gonna see the following. People like this guy here who's earned $500,000, who's having his hourly rate set at $37 an hour. Another gentleman here at $15 an hour. Another gentleman here at $60 an hour. Another gentleman here at $15 an hour. But you will notice that the people who have higher hourly rates typically have more revenue earned. Meaning, when you are first starting on Upwork, you need to make sure that you set your hourly rate tactfully, to make sure that you show up here in the search results aggressively so that you're ranked properly, and to make sure that clients are willing to actually work with you in the first place. Because only a small portion of the work that you're going to get from Upwork is actually going to come from people going on here and asking, or rather wanting to work with you. More often than not, it's going to come from people bidding, or rather you bidding on people's jobs. And so when you first start on Upwork, you have to be aware of two things. Number one is that clients want to see things like the following. They want to see top rated. Really quickly, sorry to interrupt the video. I just wanted to tell you something really cool that we've started doing with Inbox. I've actually created a school community where I teach you anything and everything I know about email and SMS marketing, from really advanced campaign strategies to how to simply set up your Klaviyo account, all the way to building really cool automations for the back end of your e-commerce store. Whether you're a business owner trying to learn how to do email marketing, or an email marketer trying to learn how to become a better email marketer, there is a link in the description to this school community where I teach you everything I know. Check it out, it's worthwhile. Book a call to have a chat with me to see if you're a right fit for the community, and if you are, I'd love to get you in there. Anyway, sorry for interrupting your video, let's get back to it. Positive reviews and earnings having been made. When you first start on Upwork, you have none of that, right? You don't have any client feedback, you don't have earnings, don't have reviews. In order to supplement for that, because clients want that, you're gonna have to lower your rate. When you first start on Upwork, you're going to have to run with a rate that is lower than what you typically work with, because you want clients to A, be willing to compromise on their need to trust you with a lower rate off the back of it. On top of that, Upwork is only going to put you in front of clients when they see you are able to generate client satisfaction. After a certain point, they are then more likely to put you in front of other clients once they see you are able to make them money. So when you first start on Upwork, you want to set your rate. Just for context, when I started on Upwork, I set my rate to $10 per hour. My hourly rate off of Upwork is $300 an hour, okay? But I set my hourly rate on Upwork as a platform. Sorry, I was just looking at my dog here. I set my hourly rate on Upwork at $10 an hour to make sure that when I got my first couple of clients, I was able to get them, right? First get my foot in the door, and then generate an income and get positive reviews, okay? Once I hit my first $5,000 on Upwork, I then doubled my rate from $10 an hour to $20 an hour. When I got to my first $10,000, I increased my hourly rate from $20 an hour to $25 an hour. And I gradually, continuously increased my hourly rate up until what it is now on Upwork at $50 an hour, okay? And I kept increasing my rate until I noticed that the amount of money I was earning on the platform was dwindling because people were no longer interested in work with me because I was too expensive. Okay? But what I was doing was I was consistently increasing my hourly rate incrementally so that people would see my positive reviews and then be like, okay, well, like, listen, he's got $10,000 in earnings, he's got positive reviews, therefore we know that he's probably likely to do this work, and so we're not going to have to compromise on his hourly rate to work with him, right? I no longer had to subsidize my skills, or rather my lack of social proof, with low rates. The more proof I got, the more money I made on the platform, the more I was able to increase my hourly rate on the platform. And that is how you tactfully increase your hourly rate and strategically set it when you first start. When you first start on the platform, it is really important that you are able to build out, and I'm going to show you my profile here. This is my Upwork profile. And just so you know that I'm actually qualified to talk about what I'm talking about, you can see here on my profile, we are top rated plus, we have $100,000 in earnings. But when you first start, you need to build out this here, completed jobs, and you need to have a lot of good reviews, and you need to have more hours, and you need to have essentially generated revenue on the platform. As you increasingly complete more work, do more hours, and generate more revenue, Upwork's going to start giving you more money, and the algorithm is going to start caring more about not your client satisfaction, because you've already established that with your first few jobs. They're going to start caring more about really how much revenue you can drive them. And so in order to drive more revenue for them, they want to see your hourly rate increase. So you gradually increase your hourly rate. And when you find out, the point that you find out that your hourly rate is too high is when you get people starting to tell you, hey, your hourly rate's too high, and you start to see your response rate on your jobs drop. And you can see that right here. So if we go here, stats and trends, we go here, you can see here I've applied for 75 proposals and I got 5 interviews, right? In the last 90 days, we sent 1,000 proposals, 96 interviews, and you start seeing that rate drop. If you go to like $70 an hour, because I was at 70 for a while, and I saw my interviews drop significantly, and I was like, all right, I got to reduce it. And so I dropped it down a little bit to 50, and that was my sweet spot. All right, if you want to learn how to do more of this stuff, there's a link in the description of this video that speaks specifically to how to generate clients off of Upwork. Check out that link. It's a training community where I teach people how to do exactly what I'm teaching you now and land clients on Upwork. I'm fully sold on Upwork. It's a massive platform, and I teach people how to generate business. And these are strategies that I use myself. Like, I still run my agency on the side, but I also teach people how to do this. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.